Well, howdy doody, YouTube. We're up here on a super secret crappie spot that I've never fished ever on my channel, except for every time that I have. And we're going to do a little comparison. We're going to see if crappie want the scented baits more, or if they want the non-scented baits more, like your Bobby Garlands or trout magnets, you know, various things like that. So let's get down here and get to catching some slabs. Fish. It's what we came up here for, but it's too small. Little bitty black crappie. Pretty little fish. Of course, it's also blowing a 900 mile per hour wind. I've already knocked over my tripod once. Fortunately, that screen didn't get busted. But yeah, I'm having to cast way up above where I'm wanting to fish and twitch into the wind. That way I can still feel the bites, and I can watch that bow in my line when it starts to go tight, when the fish picks it up, if it picks it up. Because not only are the crappie having to combat with me moving the bait, but also the wind moving in a whole different direction. I'm having to get my line down to the water as soon as possible to keep the fish, to keep the wind from moving my bait any more than I want it to. Another little, ow, another little crappie. Ain't real big, but hey, y'all know the deal. I like my crappies. And you know what's funny? Today is the day after, no, the 2 days after I did the carp fishing video with Chat Cats Fishing. The weather is completely different, but got a pretty view down there. But yeah, it's definitely about 15-20 degrees cooler and much higher wind. But anyway, what I'm starting out with, I bought a whole bunch of stuff down here with me. I've like rearranged my tackle bag, and I've got most of my panfish stuff that I got a lot of confidence in, and I've got 2 small boxes for bass, so I've got a little bit of versatility there. But got a little monkey milk Bobby Garland on some little random 1/32 ounce chartreuse head, tied on with a loop knot. If you don't know how to tie on a loop knot, go watch Richard G. Fishing Machines videos. He will tell you how. He is the loop knot guru. That's a nicer fish. Not by much. Black crappie. But basically what I'm having to do with these fish, which I'm probably repeating myself, is cast ahead of where I want it to be and drop my line down to the water as fast as possible. That way, you know, the bait can drop to where I want it without the wind carrying it down. And you know, the bow and the line's going this way, I'm twitching this way. That way I can watch that bow in the line. If it starts to get tight real quick, it's one of 2 things: snag, and if we're lucky, the third thing, a fish. This is also, which, no, that's a good one. Well, he's not huge, but that one, well, that one is definitely a keeper size crappie. Ooh, you barely hooked too. That is definitely a keeper size crappie. but I don't have my measuring stick with me. From where I move stuff around and clean my vehicle out, I've misplaced it. It is what it is. We got plenty of time to do this again in a couple of days. But what I was saying is, this kind of fishing this way, watching your bow and the line and all that, this is definitely a prime reason why using high vis line is a good idea, because you can see that bow a lot better. And crappie are not line shy. Crappie do not care about line color. And now with super clear water like this sometimes gets, like this is the cleanest it's been in 3 weeks. But super clear water, I still am more comfortable with using really light fluorocarbon, like 4 pound or 6 pound. Fish. Was a fish. I don't know what that one was. It kind of looked like a little perch or a little bluegill. It wasn't colored like the crappie was. Alright, well, we've been fishing with, you know, artificials like the bobby garlands and a couple other soft plastic baits for a while, and a hard bait or two, which are now sacrificed to the underside of this bridge. But we're going to switch over to some scented baits like the Berkeley gulps and see how the crappie want those. Oh, that was quick. What are you? Little bluegill. You count. You count. Got that one on the little chartreuse Berkeley Gulp Live, little 1-inch deal. And the way that one happened is there's a tree that lays like from here across to that pillar, and there's a couple of smaller branches that kind of poke up on this side of that pillar, and I just drug it right over the top of them, which is very close to where I've snagged and broke off about 50 times this year. Fish. Another little mini slab. Chill, man. Chill, 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 chill. You're just barely hooked. Actually, you wouldn't hook too bad. Another little mini slab, like I said. Skidoosh. I guess I need to fix that. But I'm just using a little cheap 1/32 ounce jig head with a chartreuse Berkeley Gulp, like I said. They stopped wanting the Barbie Garlands and like the bigger baits, so I just downsized and went with like something scented, because I have had real good luck with scented baits this year. Which the Berkeley Gulp profile, even if it wasn't scented, would be a really good bait. Another one. Ow, 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 ow. Another little mini slab donkey. Hey, I'm doing good. I hadn't belly flopped a single fish today. And that's saying something. This one's a little bit nicer. I wasn't entirely sure. You got it a little bit deep. I wasn't entirely sure that I'd even got bit there, but I felt something. There we go. Looked like I got a little bit of a nibble from these crappies. That one, yeah, it's a little black crappie, I think. Yeah, it's a little black crappie. Black crappie and white crappie can sometimes look real similar to each other. This black crappie, like I've said 100 times before, their color patterns are more blotchy, where white crappie have the vertical bars. Fish. There's another one I wasn't real sure about. Little gill. And you jack that one up a little bit. Yeah, that's not rigged real good, but it'll do. I have to replace it here in a minute anyway. I have no idea where that one landed either. Another fish. Another little mini slab. Chill, my dude. Oh, God, I like crappie. The benefit to these little Berkeley gulps, and really with any bait, but these Berkeley gulps, they're super weak. Well, they're not like as bad as some, but you know, you rig it up through one side, you can just, you know, fish it out till it's tore up, pull the hook out and just rig it through the bottom side, and boom, you're pretty well fresh to go again. Fish. This one feels a little, well, I take that back before I even get it said. It's about the same size as the rest of them we've caught so far, besides one or two little kickers. Chill, hombre. There's a little black crappie. You know, that was a minor belly flop, but he was kind of gliding when he went in, so I'm not going to count that one. Whew. Tell you what, this wind, like, it's not cold out today. It's like, I think 51, 52-ish. But this wind is blowing like 15 or 20, so it's a little bit nipply. A little bit nipply. Fish. We know what that one is. Oh, that was a belly flop. I will apologize for that one. I was having a no belly flop day until that one right there. Before I even got my rod in position to start working the bait. And we got a new species. Open your mouth, turd. Little yellow bass. I know somebody commented in a previous video, what are you talking about, yellow bass? That's a perch. Dang it, see, that was a belly flop there. Me addressing that person. Got another belly flop. That's his fault. I'm not taking count for that one. I want that. Alright, I'm sitting here editing this, and for whatever reason, my camera during that last minute and a half, 2 minutes of filming decided to switch to time-lapse mode, which sped up almost 12 minutes worth of footage down to 1 minute and 45 seconds. So that's why it sped up. So I'm going to and just cover that last piece of footage with some music. But yeah, that sucked because there was quite a few catches caught in that time lapse. Gee, that was a lot better trip than I expected it to be. Like, I know once the water really starts lowering and it starts getting really cold, these crappie are going to start crawling up, getting into a lot denser schools, and usually some of the bigger ones are going to start moving in. So we caught a good variety of fish. A couple of pretty decent ones. I mean, they wasn't monsters, but hey, I'll take a numbers day over a size day any day of the week. And real quick, when I was cleaning off my bench earlier today, I had a bunch of random little tiny little creek lures like trout magnets, tubes, stuff like that, and I just put them in one of these GoPro battery boxes. So if you want to see a video using just random baits that I find laying around, drop it in the comments, like, share, all that good stuff. If you think that this was stuff that I planned on putting in here, guess again. You can ask anybody I fish with. There's lures strung out all through this vehicle, under the seats, the floorboard, whatever, and that's the idea behind this. Anyway, again, hope you liked the video. Definitely had a lot of fun making it. Thanks for watching.